they're very much on edge, it seems like.
Banning up the Timbersaw. Obviously very good against the two heroes that are showing right now for EG, and it was a hero that created a huge amount of problems for them. Just completely unkillable in the early game, and if Alliance was able to get two of these sort of like unkillable early to mid game heroes, EG would definitely be in pretty dire straits. They grab the Oracle themselves, probably as a deny pick. They can't pair it with the Huskar on Alliance's side.
10 seconds remaining.
It definitely feels like that deny pick. They can use it for sustain. I think I do like this for EG anyway. I think Oracle is one of those supports that can output a lot of damage if played in the right way.
Yeah,
so, and then also has that sustain.
And being able to disarm the Huskar as well when he jumps in could be pretty handy, as well as the Purge just being, one of the few purges in the game. Is always a very valuable thing to have on your side.
See what Alliance do is, I don't know if they were almost banking on that Oracle, because this is, again, an early Huskar pick. So it does make me worry.
Spending quite a bit of reserve time here. Alliance opts for the Elder Titan. This is another hero that we've seen a lot so far in this tournament. Very aggressive, good at setting up fights, contesting Roshan, and bullying lanes. And Oracle, not really the strongest laning support.
I think GH had an amazing game on Elder Titan earlier today. From what I've been able to read in between games, I think he had like 500 something extra damage on this Elder Titan. That's disgusting. So Elder Titan in the 4, Grimstroke your 5, Huskar seemingly your mid, but doesn't exactly have to be, but that's the most probable spot. See what EG want to do is there. Both teams were using a lot of reserve time, and there it is. There's the Jug picked up once again here for EG. You've got a good amount of sustain now with the Oracle, with the Jug. Where you'll have the Healing Ward, you'll have the heals that come out from the Oracle, as well as the False Promise. So it's a good sustaining combination that they've got for them at the moment.
10 seconds remaining.
Beastmaster's still in the pool. That's a hero that has been extremely popular and is quite good against Juggernaut with the Roar. Another aggressive hero as well. Pair well with Elder Titan. And could allow them to hit this very early timing with Huskar where they just mow down towers. Surprised to see it still in the pool, but a lot of these sort of like specifically targeted bans coming out in this series.
Both teams using a lot of reserve time here. I think that also stems from the fact that you did go second pick Huskar.
Yeah, definitely. Brewmaster, another hero that Alliance likes to run in the offlane role. With Boxy, that would definitely give them some more team fight, which they're pretty strong in already, but more so the control in the team fight. Okay. Boxy,
I like the
Slardar. Yeah, the bash, the reliable bash, in fact, is actually quite good against Jug in his spin TP. And then, I mean, hey, double corrosive haze, that's a lot of magic, or that's a lot of damage amp in terms of physical damage.
Remaining.
And you combo that with the Elder Titan Aura.
5 seconds.
Huskar, who doesn't have the best base damage, is going to be hitting for like 1,000 damage.
Radiant team ban.
The thing about it too is it does give them a little bit of an aggressive play where Slardar is going to be going into a Blink Dagger. Especially if they can find a sleep. It sets up possibly a bash into a Southern Crush as well. So they can definitely stunlock some of these heroes on EG if they're not careful.
Yeah, and actually, to be honest, the Soulbind, they still don't really have the best combo for the Soulbind, but the Soulbind itself with the slow and making it so the heroes can't run away from each other actually sets up for the Elder Titan and the Slardar quite well.
Team pick.
Ban of the Razor, and then the ban of Morphling from EG. The final pick goes to EG this time around. And the last time they had the final pick was their last final pick was Shadow Fiend, and then Alliance went to the Timbersaw final pick last game. We'll see what Alliance are going to do. They've got some okay lockdown. I wouldn't say it's the best Inkswell, Slithering Crush with the sleep. But then for EG, it's lacking as well. And ooh, Phantom Assassin, this is a hero that works well with Grimstroke, again, where you can get the Inkswell on top and then Phantom Strike over and try and find a target.
I could definitely see PA getting pretty heavily pressured in lane by the Centaur Earth Spirit combo. There's just a lot of burst damage and magic damage that can come out from them. So it's going to be probably a pretty rough early game for PA, but it's also a hero that benefits very heavily from the Slardar and the Elder Titan's aura. He doesn't even need to have that much damage, just hit a crit on somebody with Corrosive Haze, and that hero is probably going to be in the morgue. And Sumail Viper, I mean, what else are you going to pick against this Huskar?
All right, Sumail Viper. I don't know if it's going to be good enough, but we'll see. Sumail on the Viper, Arteezy on the Jug, Fly on the Oracle, S4 on the Centaur, crit with the Earth Spirit. Mickey will be on that safe lane Phantom Assassin, Boxy with the Slardar and the offlane, Taiga on the Elder Titan, and then Koikva with the mid Huskar, and Senya back on the Rimstroke. So game 2, an opportunity here for Alliance to 2-0 EG. So this is...
That'd be something.
Yeah, that would definitely be one of those 2-0s that people wouldn't expect. On top of all that, every series in this group has been a 2-0. And Evil Geniuses break the trend. Really becomes the question. We'll see what they're able to do. I'm not too certain on this Sumail Viper. I think, again, Grimstroke kind of enables Phantom Assassin if he wants to, with the rest of the team, too, to work early. But you don't have to. I think Slardar, Elder Titan, Huskar, Grimstroke, where you can ult with Huskar with the Inkswell on top of you. You have a lot to close the gap. You'll get a Blink Dagger on the Slardar, so maybe they're just looking to make space for Phantom Assassin with those 4 heroes.
Yeah, do you kind of feel like the disarm that Huskar has now on Inner Fire does pretty heavily nullify both of the cores that Sumail and Arteezy are playing?
And that could certainly be a problem come the mid-game, or even early. I think the last time we saw the Huskar, it was a long time until they took the Inner Fire. But you get an early value point in the Inner Fire, say you get level 6 and you've got at least 1 point into Inner Fire, then you Life Break, Inkswell, and if things get rough, you Inner Fire, even if you just want to maybe secure it. Inner Fire is nice early.
With warding his rune, bottom lane. Or just tanking the tower. You get retaliate stacks for a rune fight potentially, I guess.
Divine.
Pretty interesting.
Divine.
I guess he'll regen most of his health back by the time the lanes start.
Let's have 6 tangos to make sure. You know, he has that extra regen ready for him. But we'll see. It's personally, I like the Alliance lineup. There's definitely opportunity here for EG. I think more towards the late game if they're able to get Jug enough farm. But we'll see how Alliance is going to play this. If you're going to look to be aggressive, play high tempo, something that has really plagued EG overall.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, there is a PA. It's not a slouch hero in the late game either. So, especially with the ET aura, I definitely am a little bit worried for EG here. I think that Alliance's draft really came together well at the end with that pick. And they're giving Boxy the solo safe lane, opting to run an aggro try with the Grimstroke and the Elder Titan.
Yeah, just against the Centaur, I don't think he's really in that much trouble. He goes to the bash first, so, you know, every fourth hit, you could just throw it S4, make him uncomfortable in this lane, miss some last hits, and also, that bash damage is no joke. That is rough, so to just sit there 1v1 against the Slardar, I think, is really beneficial for Alliance. They've also got, again, the possibility with like an Inkswell followed up by an Echo Stomp. Come level 2 for both these supports as well as the Phantom Assassin. So we'll see how these lanes start to progress for Alliance and if EG are forced to make changes.
Fly's really going to have to be on his game, positioning-wise, and making sure he's always there to bail Arteezy out. If he gets caught out of position, he's definitely going to go down here. Mid lane, crit, trying to make a rotation early onto Huskar.
They just used the inner fire, but the rolling boulder missed. Something we saw from Taiga in the first game was those missed opportunities, but it didn't end up costing him the game. Quickfoot did go for that value point into inner fire, though.
Yep. Opting, probably just feeling like he can't quite trade yet with this Viper early on, and the early point in Berserker's Blood helping him sustain a little bit, counter out some of the harass that he's taking.
And Quickfoot now going into the Burning Spears. Uses the inner fire. So it does do a little bit of damage. The Burning Spears coming out onto Sumail, but the rotation over from crit, the rolling boulder does land. So that puts Quickfoot in a bad spot with the boulder smash on top of it. And whoa, is it going to be enough? It will be. So Sumail making Quickfoot pay for that aggression, and Sumail grabbing first blood.
And a regen rune. That feels quite good. He almost went down himself there, and now...
Close, but not quite.
They bring in Senya bottom. I don't know if that's even really that necessary. But maybe they want a quicker 6 on the Phantom Assassin as the Blade Fury Taiga. Yeah, he's looking like he is dead meat, but Purifying Flame's not going to get the kill, so he's able to heal off that a little bit and survive. Really looked like he was dead. I think the focus came off of him for just a moment. He was able to just find some space, and from there he walked away, especially after the Purifying Flames not finishing him off.
Yeah, this rotation of the Grimstroke to the bottom lane is pretty interesting, but the wave is coming under tower, so Mikke in a very good spot to get farm, get some last hits here. Arteezy having to play in sort of a more uncomfortable position, and S4 was
Boulder on top of that. Taiga, and ooh, they might get Mikke as well. Purifying Flames, and that leaves it one shot for Arteezy to get a double kill in this top lane. 3-0 for EG. Talked about possible early pressure from Alliance, but EG, they're the ones showing the early pressure, not something that we have seen too much from their lineups.
Much better start already from Arteezy with that double kill. Picking up wand here. Oh, no, double Wraith Bands from the home shop.
Quickfoot getting to level 4. What moment do you think Quickfoot finally kind of just moves around, or is he really looking to be mobile come, say, level 6? Or is it more on him hitting level 6, is I guess the better question, or others on his team also having 6?
I definitely think he's going to be looking to leave the lane earlier, just because, you know, playing to a Viper is not Huskar's favorite style of game. And if he can, you know, rotate to a strong lane from one of his other cores, they can probably pair it up and start taking towers pretty early on.
Stroke of Fate. It's Arteezy. They also get the Stifling Dagger out, but there's the Healing Ward, so he's able to sustain. Meanwhile, Rolling Boulder is... Crit does get the bounty rune. Nicely done there.
Gonna be 3-for-1 bounties for EG, so definitely off to a much better start. 2k gold lead at 5 minutes.
Yeah, this is one of the first games tonight, and this has been 3 straight series with EG that, and I guess maybe minus the Aster series, because that one was pretty easy for them. So I guess that minusing a third of the series, but this is the first time they've gotten out to an early lead like this. And it looks good. I think that they can use this early advantage, especially with Jug, who's looking more towards the later game.
That early death on Koikfa, I mean, look at the CS disparity in the mid lane. Sumail, 30 and 16 versus Koikfa's 19 and 2. This is a Huskar, right? This is a hero who's supposed to just obliterate everybody in lane, but hey, that's why you last picked the Viper, completely countering out his ability to dominate the lane.
Sitting now behind Sumail, who's already level 6, and behind by about a full level. So I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe Sumail move over, where he's got this Viper Strike, go over towards top where they're trying for Alliance.
I think if you're Sumail, you are more than happy to just sit in the lane and completely deny the Huskar any farm. As Huskar is probably more important, or definitely more important, to get off to a better start, just because, you know, the Viper, he's just going to do Viper things for the rest of the game. But Huskar is one of those heroes that has to be ahead, otherwise he just feels pretty terrible.
Got Boxy up here over top now, and they've moved the Phantom Assassin to bottom. Meanwhile, rolling around is Crit, but Wave Fury comes out. Boxy is level 6, so he's got the Corrosive Haze. Might make a couple of these heroes on the side of EG in this lane uncomfortable, but that would be if Alliance are able to step up and maybe get right on top of someone. Taiga does have Stomp, but he's just not going to get it off. He trades here with Crit, and then Fly and Arteezy notice this, so they'll just throw Purifying Flames out and get the kill. I don't really understand just standing and trading like that.
Yeah, this Elder Titan not having the impact that you picked the hero for so far in the laning stage. Not really being... Looks like he really didn't stack this hard camp to build up some damage stacks, and hasn't really been able to set up for anything at all.
We'll see if EG can continue to put on the pressure. They've got Crit as well as Fly. Rolling Boulder over, but the Boulder Smash comes out on a Koikfa. Fortune's End on top of it. Sumail is here. And with the Purifying Flames, it's just an easy cleanup kill for EG to kill off Koikfa. And 5-0. No answer yet from Alliance.
Yeah, how can they answer? I mean, Sumail's level 8. He is almost done with a Yasha already. 8 minutes into the game, they've got S4 off to a very good start on the Centaur as well. And their early game pressure in the form of the Huskar is completely shut down at the moment.
$3,000 net worth lead, while over top, Arteezy. He's got Corrosive Haze on him. The Fortune's End comes out, but they've also got the Geomagnetic Grip with the Blade Fury. So Arteezy, Rolling Boulder from Crit, Purifying Flames, Boxy, Omni Slash comes in. And Fly again with the Purifying Flames will get the kill.
Yeah, this rotation was pretty awkward by Alliance. They brought Mickey down to the bottom lane, Boxy to the top, and with the intention of pressuring Arteezy, but then they just kind of abandoned Boxy in the top lane because Koikfa is getting crushed mid so heavily.
Yeah. Getting dove by Sumail. S4 was also here. Insania, though, able to withstand it all. And now the Stampede comes out, but he turns around, so it's not just going to be Taiga, it will be Insania, too.
Double
Two more kills for EG.
Yeah, this is a disaster for Alliance. Absolute disaster of a laning stage. Then again, it was a first phase Huskar, and so Gave EG plenty of time to come up with the game plan. Counters in place.
This is what I like to see from EG. They kind of changed their game plan, going high on the aggression early. And Alliance have to figure it out. We saw them obviously in the first game. They were good enough to take it over EG. They had everything together, but now on the back foot, are they good enough to bring it back? And there's the hoof stomp as well as the Fortune's End coming out. But that's it. It's really just to keep Boxy alive.
This should make my life easier.
Can Phantom Assassin do enough to bring the game back? How long are they going to have to wait?
Well, I think that kind of depends on whether they're going to be able to do anything with this Huskar in the near future, but I think their first real timing is going to come with Boxy's Blink Dagger. They need some sort of initiation to get on top of the Viper, perhaps, or Arteezy's Juggernaut with the stun. Corrosive Haze as well. And only 700 gold saved up so far for Boxy, so it's going to be a little while.
Ooh, but they come over trying to get their first kill, which could be on Assume, but the rotations are immediate from the side of EG. If it's going to be in time, the Rolling Boulder as well as the Geomagnetic Grip that's going to land on two of these heroes as they'll take out Mickey, and now they'll look over Taiga. So they both die 10-0 in favor of EG. They don't get the kill on Assume. The chase is on for Insania. Boxy's here to protect his Grimstroke, but 10 unanswered kills here for EG.
EG making a statement. I think this is one of those games where, you know, Alliance, they win the first game and they're like, all right, we can pick whatever we want. We've got this. EG says, we got third place at TI. You're not allowed to do that against us.
Don't count us out just yet. I lost the first game, but that's why this is a best of 3. Anything is possible to come on back. Elder Titan. Oh boy, S4 and Fly just know he's coming over. They might have been able to make a move there. They don't exactly have the full vision on where everybody else is here for Alliance, so just going in blind like that may not be the answer. They do have the ward over on the high ground, but maybe, especially if somebody TP's in or if they're over by the tier 2, but this is a better spot for them to go for a pickoff, as Insania run down by Fly and S4.
Top lane. Goikfa, he's in trouble now too.
Oh boy, yeah, he's broken and killed off Sumail, making it 12-0. 12-0 for EG. The bash on Arteezy, but the Fortune's End. That's there to get a root on a Boxy. Nothing more though.
Now, I know you have a PA, but this is almost one of those games where the lane stage has gone so poorly that, I don't know, you kind of just take like one more fight around this Blink Dagger. If it doesn't go well, I think you should just go on to the next game.
A lot of pressure coming out from EG. We'll see an Alliance
that ward
answer back. It's the ward on the high ground. If I know gets dewarded, that's a nice one, but the rotations are coming in from EG. They're starting to surround Boxy. Sleep on it too. Arteezy though, he has awoken.
Sumail showing in the top lane. Oh, Mickey, he's been caught out.
Yeah, this is quick coming over the Magnetize as well as the Boulder Smash. The hook stomp on top of that. The Magnetize is enough with the help of Fly and S4, who ends up getting the kill. He's on a killing spree. And we just keep going up. The numbers go up. Unanswered kills now 13 for EG. Comeback potential though, if you kill these guys on sprees. A big if there.
Yeah, we'll see. This is a statement game so far for EG.
Which is something that they needed. I think a game like this, especially if they're able to finish this game and Alliance don't come back, it's not only a statement, but it's momentum, it's confidence. I think losing 3 games in a row is definitely confidence breaking. So this is not only just a statement game, but a recovery game mentally.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
that's
no,
for
Grimstroke.
Blink reveal.
And Insania, he'll end up dying. The Ink Sword gets placed on a box, but who can you go for? All by yourself, there's no one to go in on.
Very close to his own Blink Dagger. Wisely backs out. Not much they can do until he has that online. And even then, I mean, this is going to be pretty rough to fight into EG right now. Koikfa, how's he doing? He has his armlet finally. But this PA still quite a ways away from Battle Fury, and you know, that's the Battle Fury life, right? You pick it up and then you just disappear for a while.
Yeah, at least you're hoping to. And oh my god, look at how underfarmed this Huskar is. 3 bracers and an armlet. Maybe they can do it, especially with the corrosive haze, but Alliance need not everybody from EG to be there, and it has to still go perfect. RTZ would be a nice little pickup, but the TP comes out immediately. They've got themselves the silence, so can they get the kill? They will. The sweep also follows it up on a fight, so they get themselves the first kill, and then they double it up with a second here on a fight. Immediately a smoke off that.
Yeah, wow, just the instant smoke after killing RTZ and Fly off the smoke.
Hello?
What are you doing? A little out of position there. EG punishing. This was scanned out.
And you don't have a Phantom Assassin because he Phantom struck onto a Viper that still had the break. Magnetized on it. They've also got the Soulbind that's going to lock in crit as well as S4, but the break comes through and it's going to do so much to help out EG in this fight. 3 already did on the side of Alliance. The Omni Slash comes out. Taiga ends up falling. Now we look over at Boxy. It's a full team wipe here for EG. 18-2.
That was a desperation move.
Is there.
And that perfect scan. Pick them up on that smoke through the mid lane. Gifting EG the Aegis 16 minutes into the game right there.
It was certainly a gift. You Phantom struck onto a Viper. He just throws down Nether Toxin and you're practically dead with how far ahead they are.
14k at 17 minutes, Speed Cup. This one is ugly. First pick Huskar being very heavily punished by EG.
To do that without going Oracle or Dazzle, it's a bit of a surprise. And they'll blink, look for the Inkswell. It will actually find Sumail. And the Phantom's Embrace is going to come out. Geomagnetic Rick will hit onto the Huskar. Meanwhile, Sumail chasing Boxy. Koikfa trying to get away, but the Fortune's End roots him up for a moment. Boxy will be surrounded and killed off, but the Rolling Boulder doesn't actually land on the Taiga. The Boulder Smash will land on Insania as well as Taiga, and Sumail right-clicking away, doing so much damage. The Nether Toxin laid down, and Earth Spirit dead again. Towers? What towers? They don't care about anything. Crit might fall, but the cores are here, and they will get themselves Mickey once again, and backing off is Koikfa as 4 heroes still alive for EG, past the tier 3s with tier 2 still standing.
King don't care. This is his domain. And yeah, that is an unkillable Viper with the Aegis, with the S&Y. Where's the damage? It just does not exist on the side of Alliance, and frankly, they have pretty awful wave clear as well to deal with this push that's upcoming. We got the Grimstroke, who's level 7 with 1 point in Stroke of Fate.
Slither and Crush again, going after Sumail, maybe not the best of ideas. Blink Hoof Stomp coming out from S4, now the Phantom Embrace will silence him up, but they've got the Soulbind hitting on S4 as well as Sumail, but again, no follow-up to that.
Yeah, it's the second time in a row that they've drafted this Grimstroke without a real legit target to combo with.
Rolling Boulder in. They've got the Geomagnetic Grip as well as the Boulder Smash coming in. Sumail gets the kill on Insania. The Fortune Zen will help purge crit.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now they go for the tier 3. Sumail just moving forward, breaking the Huskar. What can you do, Huskar? What can you do? Phantom Assassin. There's really not much answer to this.
Just tickles. He's got the healing ward on him as well. Regenerating 103 HP per second.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
He might not be the flashiest of heroes, but he looks pretty unstoppable in this game.
Koikfa. He turns around, uses the inner fire, but I don't believe it lands on Sumao or Arteezy. The sweep actually hits 3, so now is your only moment to make something happen, Alliance, and you lose Koikfa, you lose Boxy, and what you're going to be doing is calling GG.
Mercy, please, says Alliance. And, well, we've got ourselves a series. Got ourselves a series.
Coming out of that game 1, 48 minutes or so, with how hype it was, this is definitely a bit underwhelming.